Welcome back to another StarCast TV, and this is Scan. We are looking at this very wonderful game between these two players that is going to be Queen versus Mini versus Queen. And first of all, spawning location in the top middle, the white Zerg, this is Queen. And the other side of the player, spawning location in the bottom right, this is Mini. And we are going to see a Zerg versus Protoss matchup on Ascension. And we are seeing a lot of people in Korean scene, they are saying whenever someone gets the 12 o'clock location, especially the Zerg player gets the 12 o'clock location, there's so many mineral boosts that they can get. And especially whenever you're mining this in a straight line, they're really fast too. And you're doing the horizontal mining, the manual boost one. This is the auto, this is semi boost, and this is also semi boost. So there's so much of a so if I select all these drones like this, 6 drones are pretty much having all those boost and getting all those more income than what you think. And we are seeing, let's talk about Protoss as well too. We are seeing Mini has gone for 10 gateway. As we can see, it's already 11. If it was a 9 gate, should have been stuck at a 10 right now. But we see him making more probe at the moment. Gateway scout so far. And also same for Protoss that you want to do these horizontal mining. And yes, you can see it that he's doing the horizontal, the manual boost, pressing the C button for the return cargo. And we see, normally you get, if you look at this, the spawning pull time, he has gone for 11 pull. If you look at the other of a StarCast TV video where Zerg player going for 12 hatchery, they usually go for 12 hatchery to 11 pull is about like 2 minutes 2 minute 1 second or somewhere around there. But he got the spawning pull at 1 minute 50 somewhere around there. So that's why the Ascension is kind of broken, especially when the Zerg player gets the 12 o'clock location. And I'm pretty sure Mini is not gonna be happy about knowing about the location that's Queen is located at this 12 o'clock location. And first of all, the Zealot is moving out. The Zealot is moving out, having a pylon at the main, and there's gonna be the Nexus gonna be warped. It is going to be 20 Nexus instead, cutting a little bit of a probe. Yeah, look at this. Spawning pool is already done. I mean, of course, the Zealot was getting delayed by the drone scout, but look how fast the Zerglings are. It's already out. It's already out before like the Zealot arrives, So Mini is not gonna even try. Not gonna try at all. Not gonna waste his Zealot to those Zergling. Mini has morphed another hatchery at the 3rd expansion at the 10 o'clock side. The 4 Nexus is going up, their pylon is also going up. We see Mini is not putting the simulator yet. Okay, there is a simulator. Whenever Zerg is playing standard, you kinda can skip the forge as much as possible. So that's what Mini is aiming for. He has rushed for a simulator into forge. He will be building forge, and here's a counter attack that we are gonna be seeing by Mini. 2 Zealot incoming with a single probe. Here is 3 Zerglings. Three Zerglings are getting in. Picking out 1 drone, here it is. Attacking some Zerglings as well. And at the same time getting some counter attack by these 3 Zerglings. Oh, never mind. So the forge was at the main base and he built a cybernetics core at the natural. So Mini has done it this way. Making some drone as well. One of the Zealot will be rotated. So far nothing going crazy. Metabolic boost is also on the way. Interesting that Queen has gone for the lair at the natural instead of making the lair at the main base. Okay, here's the Zerglings are coming back home to defend this Zealot aggression. Building a second gateway at the natural. Stargate is done. Corsair production on the way. Sarabadun is going up. And now he's finally building the simulator. It's somewhat interesting to see how late this simulator is, because normally if I try to remember like how other Protoss players are doing, like they usually like to go the second simulator when their Stargate like starts, but I mean that second gas is really late. Like your first Corsair is out and you don't have your second gas on probe, like not mining it, so that's somewhat interesting. The first Corsair is going all the way to natural, checking out what other tech he has. He's getting the intel. Let's see from Mini's point of view. He sees the Spire tech is done, no second gas, no Hydroden whatsoever, and this one Zealot remaining still like checking how much of a drone beam filling up and see whether there's a Creek colony or whatnot. He doesn't get to see any of Hydroden. So whenever Zerg is not making Hydroden and already rushing for second extractor, as Protoss, you have to know Zerg is doing something different. Like it is going to be Mutalisk, more likely. So most likely it is going to be the Mutalisk build. Right now we are seeing, I'm pretty sure this the amount of Zergling right now Queen has made. He wanted to defend this Zealot aggression. Nice drone drill. Nicely defend. Zergling is doing some harassment here too. Picking out one probe, maybe he'll be picking out one probe. There is. +1 is going to be done by now. And now the 4 Zealot is coming, but here are 9 Zerglings still remaining. No Mutalisk whatsoever, but we see Queen doesn't have any Vespene gas, so that means he's making Mutalisk on the way. So he will be able to defend this Zealot easily, but you do not want to fight against this Zealot yet until the Mutalisks are out, because this is already +1 Zealot. +1 Zealot is going in and picking up some Zerglings and try to do some run by, but the Spartak is at the natural, not the main base. So if the Zealots are gonna be split in half, and some of them will be dying at the natural, some of them will be going inside of the main base, try to pick up one of the drone, but drone drill nicely defending at the main. At the same time, main base is completely cleared. And this is going to be the double Archon rush by Mini. So finally the Hydralisk then is done. Hydralisk speed is on the way for Queen, Zealot, Mutalisk, but I guess Mini is not gonna be making much of a Corsair. He's not even getting +1 Corsair weapon anyway, so forget about that. And yeah, all those Vespene gas that he could have spent on Corsair, he has gone for the Archon, and let's see how this Archon gonna be worked out. Okay, that one hit was amazing. That attack was doing so much of the damage, and now these Zealot and Archon gonna be focus targeting on the hatchery, so now that will be forcing Queen to cancel the hatchery. +1 attack of a Hydralisk on the way. Hydralisk doesn't have any range or speed upgrade yet, but we see, oh, there was some Zealots were attacking at the natural, so no wonder Mutalisks were not like assisting the fight. And now here are the more Mutalisks Hydralisks are coming out. Mutalisks are trying to be like getting out of from Archon's range, and now Hydralisk having all of the speed upgrade. He should be focusing on the range upgrade too. Picking up one drone. Okay, not able to pick up the second drone, but that was a huge investment of trying to go for the harassment in this early stage of the game. And now the 6th Muta is still alive, and Mini doesn't have any Corsair. And if you don't have any Corsair, these Mutalists are going to be consistently delaying this third expansion as much as possible. But what if Mini finishes Photon Cannon on time? I guess he'll be able to finish this cannon on time, but let's see what's gonna be the next step for these two players. I know Mini is slowly changing into gun production. Okay, he's gonna be switching into gun, but he's kind of lacking with the gateway count. So all those money he has been spending on those gun, like they're pretty darn expensive. He's gonna be relying on 6 gateway maximum, adding another base here. Third expansion on the way. So this is very looking great for Mini. Mini has decent amounts of worker count. 58 versus 48, and Queen kinda needs to make a little bit more of a drone. He needs more drone if he wants to go for late game transition. So should be the 1-1 upgrade is now kicked in for Mini. And now here are the 6 Muta still alive. Gonna be doing lots of harassment. Checking out the main base, how much of a cannon there are. He knows there are 3 cannons. And not gonna be bothered with harass as a natural, so he's not gonna be committing so hard. More Hydralisks are coming out. +1 attack is gonna be kicking in for Queen. And I find this +1 upgrade is really slow in my opinion, because the game has been going for 11 minutes 40 seconds by now, and still on +1 attack, and not having these +2 attack not anytime soon. When okay, so we see Mini didn't go for armor upgrade. He'll be loading the observatory. He has a robotic facility somewhere, so there's a robotic facility at the natural. Now the third expansion is gonna be slowly running for Mini. Mini has decent amount of worker count, but I feel like he's kind of making way too many in my opinion. But anyways, those worker count, he'll have lots of the mineral boost income in the mid game stage. But let's see how this will go. Here are the 3 high Templars with some mass gun, but now we see Queen is going to be moving out, making some lurkers as well, making lots of Hydralisk, and I guess he does have 11 Muta. He's trying to snipe one of the High Templar. Will he be able to snipe the High Templar? I'm not sure about it, but let's see the High Templar upgrades. The armor 1. But not gonna be able to survive against these 11 Muta assassins, but that's a nice storm that he just threw off. Save that last High Templar that he had. Mutas are heavily wounded. And now the 4th expansion is running for Queen. And Queen is kind of lacking with the worker count in my opinion. I mean, 46 worker versus 64. Mini's macro is on like it's getting all kicked in, and Mini is about to move out here too. He's +2. It's gonna be done in probably next 1 minute or so. Making some lots of lurker by Queen. I like it. And this is the 3rd Vespene Geyser that he still has about like a 1700 that he can mine from. But it's not gonna be lasting so long, because that 3rd expansion that he took only it's kind of like a half base. Because the other bases have like 5,000 Vespene gas, but if you're taking the 3rd expansion like that, only 2,500 Vespene gas that you're mining from. And now this is high ground lurker. Does have a lot of Hydralisk and lurkers, and but I'm trying to see. Okay, there's no hype tech yet. No hype tech yet for Queen, but Queen is making lots of lurkers and Hydralisk and mini lurkers. So he's trying to soak up all those gun hit, and Zealot not letting the Zealot to come up. Okay, merging 2 High Templars there. 4th expansion is running, making some lurkers as well. 11 middles are coming, sniping one of the High Templar. Okay, that's very good, but now +2. Still not kicked in yet. Okay, +2 just now kicked in for Mini, but Mini he wasn't trading off this army really well, and because of that he doesn't have, since he doesn't have those Corsair, the number of middles to just keep doing the harassment, and Yeah, if I try to remember correctly, he was taking the expansion after 1 o'clock for the first phase, but it's taken down, and now lurkers are coming borrowing. Plus 2 Hydralisk is done for Queen, but we gotta know, Queen doesn't have any of armor upgrades, so against these plus 2 gun, those lurker Hydra lings are gonna get melted super easily. Hype tag is gonna be done by now. This is the second evolution chamber. Focusing on the upgrade. Armor 1 upgrade is on the way, but we are not seeing any additional upgrades on the way yet. And now 4th base is slowly gonna be taken by Mini here. That's a lot of High Templars right now seen, but the 11 Mutalisks are still alive, and if we subtract that 11 Mutalisks, that's gonna be 22. If we subtract 22 from this, that is going to be 138 supply of right now that Queen has. Okay, here's more evolution chamber. Finally focusing on the upgrade. He's getting the melee upgrade and the range upgrade at the same time. Some of the Mutalisks are just running around and try to find some like hidden extension or whatnot. And now we see Queen is going to be doing some backstab here. Some lurkers with some Hydralisks are gonna be doing some lucky job, and here's another mass unit incoming by. Okay, some Mutalisks were taking so much of the damage too, and yeah, I think Queen is trying to get this position ready, but those High Templar Zealots are walking top of the lurker, and some of the Zealots will get instantly melted, but some of the High Templars are gonna be doing such a very good job storming top of the lurker, and this is a wide open map. All those Hydralisks and lurker like just got melted. So that was a very successful trade for Mini, and this game is gonna be continuing for sure. And right now we're seeing the double forge upgrade for Mini. This is gonna be looking great. He will be picking up one of the lurkers. Some Zealots will be going to check out if there's any of hidden extension, and Queen will be canceling the hatchery on time. And now a Templar was here too. Doesn't have enough storm. Doesn't have enough energy to use the storm yet. And it looks like both of the players are somewhat hesitating, but Queen is stalling the game here. Just sitting on a 4 base and keep macroing and also getting all those upgrade advantage, and now comes an upgrade is on the way. Making more lurkers. This is like total 4 gas lurker production by Queen, and this is going to be very powerful in super late game transition, because in late game when the Defiler is out, the Dark Swarm is just going to be immuning all those like good hit, and that will force Mini to switch over to Zealot, Archon, and some High Templars, and that's what he's switching over to. And if he's going pure Zealot like this, these mass lurkers are going to be doing so much of damage, but it's still not enough number, I would say. It needs like at least like 10 lurkers, but yeah, like this is what I'm saying. More lurkers are coming. I'm not sure about this engagement. I mean, yes, you will be sacrificing some Zealots, but wow, it's very strong. Can you see how strong the lurker is? It's just it's just melting the Zealot, and I don't know why Queen split his lurker in half, like some lurkers standing in the front, some lurkers standing in the back, and that kinda made him to lose more lurker there in that fight. And now Mini is kinda his unit composition somewhat broke here, but Queen does have a lot of Hydralisks here, and he's gonna be morphing more of a lurker as well. And now is this gonna be the lurker container from the center, like split on the map in half now? And now Queen is gonna be having the access of mining this 5th base as well, and this is only 2500 Vespene gas as this one too. So if the game goes really long, not gonna be so pretty. That's a lot of bases right now. Mini really wants to take. Yeah, lurker contained in the center of the map is now gonna be started. Defiler is going to do some job too. Okay, here's the plague upgrade. The consume upgrade has been done for a long time, and now the plague is gonna be getting ready. Zealots. I wonder what Mini can actually do. I mean, because once those like masked worker like sitting on the center of the map like sees tank, these Protoss army cannot move left and right unless they use the storm. And yeah, now Mini knows his probes were right at the natural, so now he's gonna be saturating this 5th base at 1 o'clock. So this is gonna be looking great. He will have an access of mining this gas, which is 5,000 Vespene gas. That's something that he really needed. Good Archon High Templar using Storm top of the Lurker. Very nice Storm. That's a lot of High Templars right now we're seeing, but that's a lot of Mass-Goon as well too. And these Mass-Goons are not gonna be working so well against these Darkstorm. And this is what I'm talking about. In order to fight against these Darkstorm, you gotta make lots of Zealots and Archon, or even use some High Templar and using Storm and slowly break it. But this many of Lurker that Queen has been making is just looking disgusting, I would say. And more Archons being made, and interestingly, I never have seen Gun Archon composition in my life. Because normally you do Gun High Templar Zealot that build, or Zealot Archon High Templar that combo. But I never have seen some guy going for High Templar and Archon and Gun production like this. Here's a single Lurker gonna be harassing. Defiler mana upgrade on the way as well. This is completely almost like max for both players. Queen is not maxed yet, but I still consider this as maxed because he's gonna be having all those confidence in his out and split his army in half and not. And those workers are gonna be doing a great job, and that was a very fantastic plague on this game. Look how much of a lurkers right now Queen has been making. So Mini somehow broke that side, and now gonna be rotating some of his army to here. So 170 supply for Queen, borrowing mass lurker. And High Templar gotta be careful whenever they're moving out. And Mini is gonna be having lots of save up bank. And once you start having all those saved up bank, you wanna put down another Nexus and building build a lot of photon cannon there too. So Guns, Archon fighting using from top of the Hydralisk and Lurker at the same time. So it's just got just buttering the bread, and now the mass Zerglings are coming. I would like to see the Zerglings upgrade. 2-2 already. 2-2 upgrade versus 3-2 upgrade. So yeah, the +2 of a melee upgrade for Queen, it will be cancelling out. That's very good too, but they're getting out of time. You might want to focus on upgrade, and yes, Mini will be focused on upgrade, getting the armor 3 upgrade and then the +1 shield upgrade. So that's a very good news that we can know about. And this mass lurker is just doing way too much of a damage, and now these guns gotta be saved using Storm. That's a miss. He missed the Storm. Not a successful one. Okay, Mini is gonna be mined out. Mini will be mined out at the 3rd expansion. And look how Queen. I feel like Queen is mined out. Yeah, Queen's main base is mined out. Natural is gonna be mined out. 3rd expansion is mined out. So technically, if we talk about Queen's expansion, he only has like 2 base mining. And now he's saturating this another center of the map here. So he's saturated 3 base. So 3 base Zerg versus 2 base Protoss, I would say. Yeah, this is kind of like a 2 base Protoss, I would say. But if Mini is able to take this 3rd expansion at the bottom side of the map, then this is gonna be 3 base versus 3 base Zerg. And yeah, Queen is not gonna be having another base over here. He has to have this expansion running and maybe have some like a Nidus kind of like connected to there, so he can defend every location like left and right easily. Father, lurker, that's a lot of lurkers. Try to look for another sweet spot that he can use some plague, but he hasn't done it yet. Mass lurker are coming. Okay, lurkers are coming with zerging and using one of the dark forms at lurkers, so that's good. This base is gonna be taken down, but this is gonna be technically Mini will be stuck at one base mining at the moment, but this is 8 mineral field, so he does have a little bit of a long-term gain having this nexus, but how is he gonna be transferring his worker when he's getting contained like this? If we take a look at the mini map like this, Queen has a lot of vision on the center, and now he crossed the bridge like that too as well. But if we look at Mini's mini map, he's kind of like blind. He doesn't know what's going on because he cannot really break the center of the map. So yeah, Mini and Queen will be fighting once again, but that's a nice plague on High Templar, Gun, Zealot, and now these lurker, mass lurker. I mean, those lurkers are just disgusting. Every time when Queen has enough money like to make Hydralisk, he'll be making all those Vespene gas like exchanging, well not exchanging, like he will be using those gas for more lurker. And he's gonna head another like 1300 Vespene gas, and he will be making mass lurker probably soon. Gun High Templars are moving left to the left side of the map here, and somehow Mini was able to clear this army, so he will be able to transfer some worker. That's a very good news. So this is going to be total 16 mineral field, and whenever you're mining 16 mineral fields like this, like 2 base, try to remember the classic of classic map. There are only 9 mineral fields at the main and natural 7, and to sum up that, it's total 16 mineral field. And this is right now, I would say 2 base Protoss. Because Mini is mining in this base too, like 8 mineral, and over here is another 8 mineral. So that's total 16. So 2 base Protoss macro over here. Making lots of High Templar, and Zealots are also walking. I would like to see the upgrade. Is he getting more upgrade? Yes, he will be. And this is going to be the +2 shield upgrade. And +2 shield upgrade is going to be very useful if you are using the Archon, and somehow I'm missing lots of action here. But some Zealots were attacking over here, and somehow he broke this expansion as well. But both of the players are getting exhausted, and so am I. I mean, I'm like recording this video and like at the midnight, like when everyone is sleeping and everyone is busy with daily time, and I'm trying to like spare my time for just recording the very wonderful game of these two players, and sometimes it's hard for me to track everything, but please excuse me about that. I'm missing the Mini attacking this expansion, but we see the major part, the major battle here. Oh, the lurker bridge. He's connecting the lurker. This is the lurker bridge right now. Our team is working on using those darks on time, but these zealots. Archon is not going to be doing any damage. Yeah, Archon is not going to be doing damage to those lurkers. Yeah, they're not useful. Lurkers are not getting killed. So sad. I mean, Firebat does the damage to borrowed lurker and inside of the dark form, but Archon doesn't. And now Mini is gonna be stuck at 1 base mining, and now he's trying to rotate some Zealots over here, but Zerglings will be coming with mass lurker. Zerglings are coming here as well, merging and try to. Oh my god, look at how much of a lurker he just got, and now this is expansion that Queen has been mining, and it's gonna be safe. And I think Queen is a little bit aware that he wants to dodge the storm, and yeah, it wasn't the storm using the high temperature storm on the drone. So not gonna be, yeah, Queen will be taking that expansion again, and that is really a lot of lurkers that he has everywhere, and everywhere is lurking too. He didn't get, oh yeah, he's finally getting the +3 melee upgrade, so that's what he really needs. Oh, okay, so I heard the Defiler dying. Defiler died at the same time while he was using the plague, so that was a successful one for Queen. 4 lurkers are here, and whenever there's 4 lurkers, 26 times 4, I cannot do the math, but that is going to be 104 damage. So if there's 4 lurkers sitting over here, every single like spine attack that he does with 4 lurkers, 104 damage. And 104 damage is purely a lot, because Zealot has shield 60 shield with 100 HP, and 104 damage to those shield and an HP. The second spine attack that 4 lurkers does, all the Zealot will get melted instantly. And this is the scariest part of the late game against the Zerg if you're a Protoss. And some people whine about like, hey, Mac is so strong, like once you get 3-3 upgrade. Yeah, that's true too, but tank can do the team kill, like friendly fire and killing on their vultures, tanks and Goliath, like blowing every shit up. But this is what I wanted to point out, like lurkers, like if they stack the lurker, or having the units in the front of the lurker, they don't do any friendly fire damage. So yeah, look at those lurker plague losing all those Zealots like instantly, and now Queen is gonna be overwhelming with the supply count, and now this base is gonna be saturated. Yeah, Queen is having all those bases running, mass burden everywhere, using Starstorm, Plague. Is he gonna be using Plague? Oh my god, that is so disgusting. Another nice Plague, but at the same time we have seen the Storm on the mineral line, so now Queen is not gonna be able to mine this mineral that much. But doesn't really matter, because Queen is just stalling the game. Let's look at the minimap. Yeah, you don't have the space. Yeah, I know you don't have the space too. Yeah, you cannot take the space as well too. And Queen is just gonna be stalling this game, having this mass lurker, and this is just a purely hell. Like you're walking on a what is it? Those tiny rock without shoes, and those Zealots are just dying like an ice cream. Like you can see those goons dying like an ice cream in Terran vs Protoss, but you can see those Zealots getting melted, like dying like an ice cream too. But now we see Mini taps up, because Mini cannot keep up the game anymore, because this 4th base that he has been mining is gonna be dried out soon too, and Mini is completely stuck. He can't take this 5th base nor 6th base or whatnot, and this is just wasn't a successful like breaking out center of the map, because you have to break somehow like break the center of the map, and somehow like break the rhythm of this Zerg, like defending top bottom, like moving left and right. But yeah, Queen was just overwhelming with this macro and having those mass lurker everywhere. Look how much of Bespin gas that he has been mining. Let's point this out. Yeah, this was 2500. This one is also 2500. So let's say we sum that up. That's gonna be the 4th gas, 3rd gas over here. So I guess Queen was mining 4 gas Zerg, making mass lurker and defiler, and just containing Mini like this. And Mini wasn't able to find a solution to break this. So that was a little bit unfortunate for Mini. And Queen played excellent in this game, like stalling the game. Very tight. Thank you for watching, and if you guys enjoy watching these great games on StarCastTV, please hit the like and subscribe button. We'll bring more fantastic game in the future.